It's Danny Flexen here for Seconds Out. Delighted to be joined by my good friend, Derby's finest, Sam Jones. Sam, how are you, mate?
Wonderful, Danny. How are you, mate?
I'm good. I feel I should apologise immediately to Clifton Mitchell, Sandy Ryan, anyone else from Derby who's pretty good at what they do. But you are one of Derby's finest. We'll stick to that. Um, Obviously wanted to get you on because you've always got an opinion. You're very insightful, and we found out overnight that apparently the Usyk or Fury Usyk talks have collapsed, according
Yeah,
to Aegis Klimas, Usyk's manager. What was your immediate reaction to the news?
not surprised, mate. Not surprised, motherfuckers.
Why is that?
Usually, right, fights that get made are the fights that are kind of negotiated in silence, if that kind of makes sense. And do you know when people start jumping on social media, greedy belly, I accept your challenge. Like, and Tyson's like, Usyk, you pussy. Let's get rid of rematch clauses. But Tyson Fury was the one that wanted the rematch clause in the first place. Listen, but the thing is though, Danny, because I had a tweet this morning, it irritated me, like, oh, you won't say anything against Tyson Fury. Mate, if if Tyson Fury is responsible for this, right, it's a bad look, mate. It's a bad look. I love Tyson Fury. He's the best heavyweight of this generation. He is, yeah. Even if he loses, like soon, like even if he ends up losing, he's in my opinion, he's still. Well, I don't actually. It's hard to say that because if Usyk beat him, you probably say Usyk's the man, or Joe Joyce if Joe Joyce fights him and stuff. So you don't know, but as it stands, he's the best heavyweight of this generation. I don't think many people can argue with that. But Danny, boxing fans, right? This is me speaking on like as a fan. The fans are just going to look at this sport and just think it's a fucking joke, mate. They're just
Yeah.
going to look at it and just think this is a fucking joke. Daniel Dubois is going to fight Usyk at the Copper Box, yeah. I don't know what you're laughing at. I don't know what you're laughing at. It's not a
It
that's
won't
not
be
being
the copper box. Come on.
Where's it going to be then?
I don't know. Maybe Wembley Arena, the O2. It won't be the
All
copper
right
box,
then.
will
All,
it?
all, all right then. All right then. Usyk against Dubois won't sell out the Wembley Arena.
Yeah, it will. Come on.
Why will it? Are you? I don't think it will. That's not me being detrimental to Dubois, but Dubois don't do big numbers, mate.
Yeah, but Usyk's a free belt champion. He's been here before. He's beat Joshua twice. There's enough of a cachet
So,
there to sell out
so
Wembley Arena.
I don't think so, if I'm perfectly honest. And I'm not being detrimental to Daniel Dubois because you know I like Daniel Dubois. I
Yeah.
like him. I think, but Daniel Dubois, speaking, we won't go into it too much, shouldn't be within the same stratosphere as Oleksandr Usyk, mate. Not yet, mate. He's just been at a life and death with a plump cruiserweight. He doesn't need to be involved in that. He
That's
needs to
me. I'm
build.
a plump cruiserweight. That's what I
I mean,
tell
I'm not
myself.
a plump cruiserweight anymore, Danny. I'm losing a bit of timber, mate. I hope people can recognise that the fatness is vacating the body.
You need to go
But
clean
no,
shaven. It'll be more clear.
no, it won't. That will like because I've got like a naturally round face, so that
So
will
it'll
make.
undermine it. I've got it.
Yeah. We don't need that. But no, but all seriousness, I don't want to like do like say bad stuff about Dubois because I promise you, I like him. I've always liked Daniel Dubois. I like his family, but no, mate. The boxing fans will look at this and just think, well, this sport's a fucking joke. This sport's a joke, mate. The best need to be fighting the best, mate. And we've got the opportunity for the first time in God knows how long for it to have an undisputed champion, and we're not going to get one. We're not going to get one.
Do you think this is it now
That's why I keep
permanently?
posting pictures of Lennox Lewis. By the way, I'll keep posting pictures of Lennox Lewis because certified bad man, mate. They don't make them like him no more.
There weren't four belts then, though.
I don't care if it wasn't. He was the undisputed champ,
No
Danny,
belts,
and
no problems, as Biggie Smalls almost said. Uh,
yeah,
do you
it's
think we'll
just
ever see Fury Usyk undisputed now?
don't know, don't know because someone asked me, what do you think the splits were? And this is me just speculating, right? I think Tyson Fury would have asked for an 80-20 split in the rematch if Tyson Fury won. And by the way, the fight's a stinker in my opinion. It's got stinker written all over it. I'm just being this is again. I might be wrong. This is just me passing my opinion because you, Daniel, asked me for my opinion, so I'm giving it you. I don't think it's a great fight. I don't think it'll be a great spectacle at all. I think it'll be awkward. a lot of chess. It won't be an interesting fight in my opinion. It won't be. Sorry, it won't be. That's not. That's the wrong word. It won't be a wow. This is a great fight. It'll just be a chess match. In a chess match, I believe Tyson Fury will win. Again, might be wrong there, but that's just my opinion. I think Tyson Fury would have asked for an 80-20 split in the rematch if he won, and I think he would have asked for a 50-50 split if he would have lost.
Do you think that's reasonable?
Again, due to the fact that he is the star attraction of the show. But yes, I see it from Tyson Fury's point. Listen, I'm just speculating, but that's what I believe. I think he would have probably asked for. This is just me from not my experience. I just believe that's what he would have asked for, and I think Usyk would have thought, no, fuck that. If I win, I want the lion's share.
Yeah, I mean, to me, that seems unreasonable. If he's willing to accept 70-30 for the first fight,
Yeah,
surely
yeah.
he wants to make his money on the
Honestly,
back end.
I'm not saying that. I'm just giving you what I think. I just think Tyson would think. Listen, I'm the A side. Even if I lose, and even if I'm in the rematch, I'm the A side, and that's how Tyson Fury works, mate. That's how he works. So I don't know. There's obviously been a big because Frank was listen, and then I saw someone said, "Oh, Frank Warren didn't want to make the fight." Mate, of course Frank Warren wants to make the fight. You must be stupid if you think Frank Warren and George Warren haven't been grafting to try and make that fight happen. Of course they do. It's the biggest fight. It might not be the biggest fight for Tyson. Like there's Joshua and AJ. That's still a bigger fight. But other than that, it's the biggest fight out there for Tyson Fury to cement his name forever. Do you know what I mean? Like he's already going to go down as a British great, but like this is like all time great status. You understand what I mean? Yeah, it's bollocks, Danny. It's bollocks for boxing. It's just total bollocks. And if I'm a boxing fan, yeah, waking up to that in the morning, I'm thinking, fuck me, this is shit. Let's just be honest about it. I can't say it in any words. It's just it's terrible for the sport. This has happened because if Fury goes on to fight Ngannou or even Daniel Dubois, I mean, I would like Joe Joyce to get the gig. I would literally just like Joe to flip in. Not obviously, it wouldn't be fair on Zhang, but like if there could be a way out of that, just forget the Zhang fight and go straight into the Tyson Fury fight on April 29th. I don't think any boxing fan would have any problem with that. And I think there's no other man that deserves the gig more than him. But this isn't me pitching for Joe Joyce because I wanted to see the Usyk fight because I want to see who's the champ. I want to see who's the best in the division. And we're not going to see that. So, mate, don't rule out probably seeing Wilder like another Wilder fight. I mean, but again, as a boxing fan, you probably won't turn your nose up at that either because it's a great fight. Tyson's a star, but I believe he had a duty, and Usyk, all of them, to get this fight done for the fans, to have an undisputed champion. That's why I just keep posting pictures of Lennox Lewis, Danny. Honestly.
I thought you just liked him in a special
No,
way.
I love Lennox, mate. I love Lennox. Lennox is my favourite heavyweight ever. But
some man for one man.
Some man for one man, Danny, yeah.
Let me ask you this, right? So Usyk's willing to accept 70-30, hoping he'll make his money on the back end because he thinks he's going to win the first fight.
Mate, Fury, he's not going to earn peanuts, Danny, at 70-30.
But Fury's quibbling over the split for the rematch, presumably if he loses, because I'm sure 80-20 is fine if he wins.
We're speculating here.
We're speculating.
We're speculating here because we're saying Fury's quibbling over the rematch. Tyson Fury would have probably said, listen, these are my terms. And Usyk's team could have been scribbling over. So we can't just push the Listen, it doesn't look good on Tyson Fury at the moment.
This is what I'm asking. Does he seem confident in winning the fight if his worry is predominantly over the rematch split when Usyk's willing to take whatever for the first fight because he believes he's going to win it?
I just think it's big ego. It's all to do with ego, and I just think that's what it is. Tyson, probably rightfully so, thinks I'm the man. I'm the man of this division. I had 3 years out, came back, beat Wilder. I'm the man. I'm the man of this division. I sell out stadiums. I'm top dog. So it's just ego speaking. But
shouldn't he be thinking 70-30 for the first fight, 80-20 for the second, because he knows he's going to win that first fight in his mind?
That's what I think he would have asked for. I think he would have asked for 80-20 if he won. which Usyk probably wouldn't have been happy. I don't know. Usyk may have accepted that, but I think what the stuff. This is again me speculating. So before anybody starts going, "What the fuck does he know?" This is me just giving my opinion.
Sure.
You dickheads. So I think it's the Usyk that would have been felt because Aegis Klimas main that said that who's a great guy by the way. I like Aegis. Um, he would have said he's been insulted. So I think Tyson would have said, listen, if I lose the fight, it's 50-50, back on a level playing field. And I think Usyk would have probably thought, that's not fair. It's morally wrong. I won. I hold all the belts. Why should it be 6-4? That's just my opinion. Could
Yeah,
be
what I'm
completely
saying is,
wrong.
if that is the thing that's caused it to fall,
Yeah.
why would Fury care if it wasn't 50-50? Because he believes he's going to win the first fight, surely.
Okay. Again, ego comes into boxing, like, but more than you will ever know, Danny. Yeah, egos come when I'm negotiating fights. Believe me, changing rooms. Who gets the biggest changing room? Who gets this? Who gets to be on the poster first? Who gets to have the more promos? Like everything, like it comes into it. So I think Tyson would have thought, well, if I get injured in the fight, if I have a freak injury or something like that, then I'm not giving him 50-50. I don't know, Danny, what the situation, but I just know I believe that it wouldn't have been if he won, because I think Usyk would have accepted 80-20 if Tyson wins. He's accepted 70-30, so why wouldn't he accept 80-20? Do you know what I mean? So I think it would have been the other way around. What stopped it? In my opinion, I have to keep saying that because I know people go, "What does that dickhead know?" And I'm just giving you my opinion on what I believe would
We
have
are going to
caused it.
speak to Alex Krasuk later,
Yeah,
hopefully,
yeah.
and
I'm sure. I'm sure. Listen, I'm
we'll
sure.
get some
There's been
detail then. But
there has been a lot of like if you hear Frank Warren give an interview, yeah, or George, they're positive about the fight being made. You understand? So
yeah,
that's what I will. So it can't just be solely put on Tyson Rustin because Frank's been very confident the fight's going to happen. Listen, Frank's been in the game. How long's he been in the game? Like flipping 50 years. Frank's a veteran of the game with George, right? These good operators. They wouldn't have said, "Oh, they teased an announcement the other day." They wouldn't have
both
done that.
camps told the WBA that the deal was there. They were just working out the finer
You
details.
exactly, you've got it. So the positivity has been coming from Tyson's team side, i.e., Queensbury Promotions. The negativity we have to be honest, has come from Usyk's side.
Skepticism, I would say, rather than
Okay, that's
negativity.
that's
But yeah,
yeah, that's a much better word. Skepticism. I like that one, Danny. Well done.
thanks, mate.
So that's where the negativity has come from that side. So there is two sides to a story. So I'm sure if you get Frank on the blower, he will tell you his side of the story. I'm just giving my opinion. I just think it's more a shame for the fans in this situation because boxing fans boxing had a shit year last year. Let's be honest, and we're being told undisputed fight can't happen due to a rematch clause split. It is bollocks, Danny. Total bollocks.
It is. So you'd like to see Joyce Fury now, if we can't see Fury Usyk, obviously. Who
Yeah,
does that leave Usyk with?
Daniel
Hergovic?
Dubois.
Oh,
Daniel
Dubois.
Dubois. But if I'm Usyk, I'm fighting. I'm probably going to fight Daniel Dubois because again, it sounds horrible, but just like Dubois ain't ready for that. He's just not ready for that. Like, imagine that first fight with AJ where he just picked AJ apart. Imagine times that by 20. That's what would happen in that fight. Daniel Dubois is not ready for that yet, mate. The worst thing that ever happened to Daniel Dubois was winning that belt, that regular belt, because it just attracts unnecessary. Like, let him build. He got his eye broken by Joe Joyce. Do you know what I mean? Just let him build. How old is he? 25. He's a young man, mate. He's not even reached his physical prime. Let him build. Let him build. Fight Usyk, mate. If somebody puts him in that fight, you got to think. Listen, you can't. I am a listen. It's a world heavyweight title shot against the unified champ, so I can see Dubois taking the fight, and I'm not like whoever looks after him now, whether it's Bowers or McGuigan, whoever. I can understand because it's like you can't advise someone like, oh, let's not take a. Daniel Dubois can punch very hard, Danny. So you never know.
And
But
he can come
ultimately,
again as well.
100% depends on the manner of the defeat. If he gets
Yeah.
his face punched in again, remember Daniel Dubois is not. You don't have to be a genius to know he struggles a little bit between the ears. Like what's the word? I don't know what the word is. Maybe self-belief,
Self-belief.
or like, yeah, a bit of self-belief. But Daniel Dubois, I've seen Daniel Dubois spar, me. He's an animal. He's a proper animal. I just think that he's way off fighting somebody of Usyk's level. I really do think. I think he needs protecting a little bit more and building. But that's just my opinion. I could be completely wrong. Who am I to tell Frank Warren or George Warren or Shane McGuigan what to do with Daniel Dubois? I just think, mate, take it easy with him. He can be a really great fighter, Daniel Dubois. Just take it easy. Take it easy with him. Keep building. Fighting Usyk. I'd like to see more than that. I would like to see Usyk against Hrgovic. That'd be a good fight because Hrgovic would bring it. Usyk again is the favourite in that fight. Listen, it's not many fighters that can cause that can beat Usyk.
Yeah,
not many fighters.
I agree. Sam, really appreciate your time. I'm going to get off to the gym now, just in case I get the call.
I swore a lot in that interview. I apologise. I swore a lot, but it's, yeah, mate, do you know what it is though, mate? Genuinely, I'm just frustrated because I am a fan, Danny. Before anything, mate, I am a fan of boxing and I want to see the best fight the best. And in this situation, boxing has lost. I don't want to point blame, say, Tyson, it's your fault, or Usyk, it's your fault, or the team's fault, because ultimately, it's like, I think both sets of teams probably did. I don't know. I really don't know. It's just very disappointing for boxing from a boxing fan standpoint, Danny. It is very disappointing. But yeah, that's my opinion. If you don't like it, never watch my interview. No problem. No hard feelings.
No, keep watching. Just criticise it in the comments.
If you yeah, criticize it in the
views.
comments. If you do like it, no problems. It's just my opinion. It's what it's all about. Opinions are like arseholes, everyone. We've all got them.
He's sworn again at the end. Look.
No, but arsehole's not a swear word, Daniel.
Well, if you say it like an American, it's okay, I think.
Asshole. Asshole.
Right. Much appreciated, mate, and we'll speak again soon.